optimize a function, in other words, maximizing or minimizing a function, which is subject to a construct function. Lagrange multipliers is a useful method. Its name is after a French famous mathematician. In general, a curve can be represented by this equation: gxy make it equal to 0. And finally, we can when we restrict attention the points in this equation, it is called constraint function. Finally, we can find this function fxy equal to fxy minus gxy. And this is the final function. This question, the following question, is according to this principle.
We plan to do a project which is renting bags to students. We use 20,000 to buy the bags, and then we rent to students, which is use $200 per bags, and the fixed cost is 50 per time. And now we suppose X is amount of bags, Y is the fixed cost, and now we can find a constraint function is is 200x plus 50y equals 20,000, and the total revenue is 400x to the power of 1/2 times y to the power of 3/4.
Now we have already know what these questions is asked for, so now we can use Lagrange rules to fix these questions. And now we have already know these two functions, so we can put these two functions in these functions. So now we can get these functions, and now we will use 3 times partial derivations to get our answers. Now we will do the partial derivations of x. So now we can get functions, and this is equals to 0. So now we can simplify it to these functions. So, and we will use it as function 1. And now we will do the partial derivations of y. And it can get the answers of these functions, and it is equals to 0. So now we can simplify it into functions and we can use it as function 2. And then we will do the partial derivations of lambda. So now we can get these functions and we can use it as function 3.
Now we have 3 functions, and I simplify it again, so we get these 3 functions. And this is the first one, second one, and third one. We use the second one to divide the first one, and we can get x equal to 1 on 6y. When we get to this one, we can use this one, put it into the third one, and we can get 200 multiple 1 on 6y plus 15y equal to 20,000. We can solve that y equal to 214. And then use this one to this one. We can get x equal to 14. When we get x and y, we can calculate the total revenue using this function. And the total revenue is R40 and 214. Finally, we can calculate that it's 158,000 and 258.26. This is our total revenue. And I think this is a very meaningful project because it can provide convenient service to students, and it can create more than 130,000 profits. That's all, thank you.